Hello everyone, and welcome to my General Hospital official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Anna tried to get Sunny in the interrogation room before she reviewed the evidence with Marty, but Sunny insisted on listening. Anna finally admitted that someone had anonymously left a gun at the station, and they thought it was the one Alexis had. She explained that it was registered to Sunny, and ballistics had proven that the gun hadn't killed Agent Cates. At that point, Sunny decided he was not about to tell the police anything about his lifetime of crimes. The FBI prosecutor didn't want to let Alexis off so quickly, but Marty said he was making a motion to have the charges against Alexis dropped. After the brouhaha finished with Sunny and the lawyers, Anna sat down to talk with Dante. She asked what would have happened if the lawyers had not come. "I kinda got the feeling that you were going to tell Sunny about the gun," Anna said. Dante admitted that the thought had crossed his mind. Dante once again told Anna that he had often seen a different side of Sunny, just as she had. Dante then opened up to Anna regarding how he'd been feeling about Lulu. He didn't want to have to tell Rocco that his grandfather might go to jail. Anna knew why Dante wanted to take a leave of absence. She regretted not being there for Robin during Robin's teenage years, and she wanted Dante to be there for Rocco. In the Pentonville visiting area, Alexis did her best to get Kristina to stop blaming herself for the legal mess that Kristina's parents were in. Alexis reminded Kristina that Sunny had caused the situation by killing John Cates. "Your father got us into this, and he's the one who has to get us out," Alexis said. Love General Hospital, B&B, Days or other soaps? Join the talk on our SC boards. Click here to meet with fans and dive into discussions now. Alexis explained to Kristina that Sunny's career choices were going to catch up with him, and that was the day. Before Alexis could say any more, a guard came by to take Alexis to a meeting. Both Alexis and Kristina were sure that Sunny had confessed. As Sunny followed Anna into the PCPD questioning room, Dante called out Sunny's name to stop him. Before Dante could tell Sunny about the missing gun showing up, Marty walked in and demanded to know why nobody had told him about the new evidence in Alexis' case. Elizabeth and Rick arrived at the police station but had no idea why they had been called. Chase met with them and asked Elizabeth and Rick to look at the gun. Elizabeth said it looked like the same gun they had seen Alexis toss from the bridge, but Rick paused. After Chase asked him to take a second look, Rick finally said it looked to be the same gun. After Chase left, Elizabeth scolded Rick for hesitating. She then left so Rick could take a call from Curtis. "There's an urgent family matter I need to discuss with you," Curtis said. Dex found Molly in the courthouse halls after she dropped her folders and papers all over the floor. He helped her pick everything up as Molly complimented Dex on the police witness evidence he had just given. Molly was surprised when Dex stated there was new evidence that could help Alexis. Molly asked Dex to tell what it was, but he felt it wasn't his place. Molly understood and hoped she'd get some good news soon. Molly thanked Dex for being a good listener, then she got a text with good news about Alexis. Kristina and Michael also arrived at the building, wondering what was going on. "I think our dad is confessing to murdering Cates just to get my mom off the hook," Kristina said. Michael assured Kristina that Sunny knew what he was doing. Sam soon walked up behind Kristina and Michael, also wondering why Alexis was having a hearing. Michael, Sam, and Kristina walked into the courtroom and met up with Molly. They were shocked when they saw Sunny walk in easily. After Alexis arrived, the hearing started, but Alexis still had no idea about the gun. However, she learned the truth when Marty presented his case. The judge was ready to listen to the prosecutor, which prompted Kristina to leave. Molly followed her and told her to go back and say anything she could to help Alexis. In the courtroom, Sunny told Diane he would still admit if Alexis wasn't set free. At the end of the hearing, Alexis was set free, thrilling her children and Sunny. When Kristina tried to share her joy with Molly, Molly wouldn't even look at her. Curtis was happy to see Portia drop by his office until he learned why she was there. "You told me to leave Heather Weber's case alone." "And I didn't," Portia admitted. Portia told Curtis all about getting into the lab and switching Heather's test results. "I kept looking at the numbers. All I could think was that I had to protect Trina, Portia said. Curtis tried to calm his wife down and vowed to make sure nobody found Portia's bad deed. Portia then told Curtis that the courts had ordered the hospital to hand over Heather's tests. It's just a matter of time before everyone finds out what I have done, and my medical career? It may as well be over, Portia cried. Curtis told his wife to just go about her business and pray she didn't get caught. Portia then dropped another bomb. Ava knew what she had done. Portia promised Curtis that Ava would keep her mouth shut because she wouldn't want to hurt Trina. When Rick arrived, Curtis said he wanted to talk father to father. Rick quickly knew it was about Heather and gave his assessment of Heather. Rick truly believed she felt sorrow and had changed. Curtis said he also saw some changes in Heather, but he still felt she belonged in jail. Rick then informed Curtis about the lab findings. All had shown drops in Heather's cobalt levels except the lab at GH. I know this is something you're not going to hear, but Heather is going to get her day in court, Rick warned. He also told Curtis that Heather could be given an immediate release if her charges were reduced to manslaughter. As Brad wondered what to do with the information he had found about Portia, Terry walked into the lab. She asked if he had found anything new about Heather's test results. Brad told Terry he had found something but wanted to double-check things before turning over his work. Terry warned Brad that he had to continue being a great employee since Portia was watching him. I have no doubt I'll get her to come around, Brad said of Portia. After Terry left, Brad went back to his laptop and printed out the evidence showing what Portia had done. Brad later stopped by the nurse's station to tell Portia he had found something odd when going over Heather's test results. They found a quiet place to walk, where Brad told Portia the details of what he had found. Portia played dumb until Brad showed her the proof that she had accessed the lab computer the same day that Heather's tests had been run. I just wanted you to see how hard I was working and how I was able to catch such a jarring discrepancy, Brad said. Portia knew exactly what he was trying to tell her. Brad added that he wondered if Portia thought he should forget about what he had found or bring it to the attention of the higher-ups. Tell me, Dr. Robinson, what will get me a more favorable review from you, Brad asked. Portia slyly gave Brad what he wanted, knowing she was also saving herself. I recommend you give the police everything they ask for, but don't compliment the situation with your opinion. And I will suggest to Dr. Randolph that you be put on full-time. Brad was thrilled but told Portia he had a digital copy of everything. Terry later ran into Elizabeth in the hospital change rooms. General Hospital spoilers for the week of October 21st to 25th show that Ned Quartermaine looks like he's going to get what he wants. To find the proof of cheating that Ned wants, he hired Elaine to use her skills as a private investigator. Since Drew Quartermaine can't seem to follow Willow Corinthos' wishes to stay away from her, they may end up surrendering to temptation once again. If Willow and Drew get caught up in their feelings for each other, Elaine might be able to take some pictures. Finally, Elaine should give Ned proof that Drew has done something wrong with Michael Corinthos' wife. This will give Ned the power and blackmail material he needs. Sam McCall and Alexis Davis across town look ready to step in if Kristina Corinthos Davis and Molly Lansing Davis fight gets out of hand. She might say it's a sign of second chances and push Molly to make things right with Kristina since Sam is getting ready to be Lulu Spencer's liver donor. It's possible that this is Sam's last wish before she leaves. Whatever the case, Sam's going to face a grim ending soon, so Kristina and Molly are going to need each other to lean on. Let's hope these sisters can eventually stop the blame game and be there for each other when the time comes. Lucky Spencer will keep hoping that Sam can help Lulu. Lucky couldn't save his sister, but he will hold on to the hope that Lulu can get through this with Sam's help. We should also talk about Hamilton Finn's release from rehab and what that means for Violet Finn. Brooklyn Quartermaine seems upset over the idea of giving Violet back to Finn, but will she really have to? If Finn faces a car accident or some other twist of fate, it could leave Violet in Brooklyn and Harrison Chase's care forever. Considering the timing of all this, Finn's possible crash could affect Sam if her own vehicle is involved. Regardless, our GH predictions hint that some big twists are in the works, so we'll bring you updates on any Finn news and Sam shockers to come. Next, Steven Weber will return to Port Charles on October 24th, so look for him to reunite with his mother, Heather Weber, Allie Mills, along with some other old faces. General Hospital spoilers reveal that everyone's been focused on trying to keep Lulu Spencer alive since her liver is in such bad shape. All anyone can really think about right now is the fact that Lulu badly needs a liver donation to survive. Sam McCall is a match and will move forward with additional testing to decide her donor eligibility soon. Lulu will have a chance to live thanks to Sam, but that still doesn't solve a big problem. It's great that Lulu will pull through, but it doesn't change the fact that she's been stuck in a coma for years. Lulu hasn't been able to watch her children grow up or interact with her loved ones all this time, so she's been living in a state of limbo. However, Cyrus Renaud recently dropped a hint about something that might be in the works for Lulu. Martin Gray scolded Cyrus for bothering Laura Collins during an already difficult time, but Cyrus had an intriguing answer in GH's October 15th episode. "I've committed my life to God and I'm making amends for my sins, and as for your need to caution me, I'm not bothering Laura. Quite the opposite. I'm giving our sister a bigger gift than you could ever know," Cyrus said cryptically. What's this gift that Cyrus is talking about? It makes sense that it includes giving Lulu back to Laura, so maybe this ties in with some sort of miracle wake-up drug. Cyrus might be the one to awaken Lulu with some soapy coma fix. Since Cyrus has been having all these shady trips with Lulu, there's even a chance that he's been drugging her already. Is that why Lulu crashed out of the blue? Regardless, Cyrus seems certain of the amazing gift he's giving Laura, so it feels like it's something he's already got cooked up. Of course, there's also been some buzz about Cyrus possibly causing Sam's grim fate during all the donor drama, but that's something to worry about later. For now, Cyrus seems to be talking about a gift that's already in motion, and that could point to a miracle way to awaken Lulu. The General Hospital strike Sam also seals the doom of another character. We will acknowledge that General Hospital has increased the drama. It seems that the aim is to have Kelly Monaco's Sam McCall die during surgery in an attempt to give Emmy Ryland's Alexa Haven's Lulu Spencer a portion of her liver. Sad and sentimental? Indeed. However, supporters who are upset that Sam is going to die will probably consider her death to be a blessing for another heroine, which will sting like a sore thumb. Because of this, Lulu will awaken to a hostile audience. Furthermore, the storyline that General Hospital appears to be planning for Luke and Laura's daughter would only work to further disadvantage her. The thread that was cut when Lulu fell into a coma, that she still loves and longs to be with her ex-husband, Dominic Zamprogna's Dante Falconeri, will undoubtedly be picked up by the serial opera. Sam's significant other, the investigator, will be donating Lulu not just a portion of her liver but also her lover, according to the episode. What comes next? Giving Charlotte's mother and Rocco an all-black outfit as a bequest? Of course, the fact that Monaco left on her own volition further complicates things. The actor, who has been a regular on Front Burner for 21 years, described her firing as retaliation at its finest earlier this month. She did not explain how, but she said she will in the future. "I'll make an appropriate statement. The truth will deliver you." So when the reunion comes at Sante's expense, will anyone be able to cheer for Lant? The knowledge that his girlfriend ultimately gave her life to save the life of his ex-spouse would undoubtedly cause Dante to be overwhelmed with guilt. It's conceivable that even Lant shippers will regret Sante ending so their couple may start over. Spoilers for General Hospital indicate that Heather Weber might be leaving Pentonville soon. Rick Lansing predicted what would happen if Heather's charges were dropped to manslaughter and assured Curtis Ashford that Heather would get her day in court. In that scenario, Rick recommended that the judge release Heather right away in light of the time she had already served. Considering that Alexis Davis's personal jail arc is now complete, there's absolutely no good reason to keep Heather behind bars and continue this plot. The GH writers might as well start working on the next section of this, which takes us to Rick's cunning action on October 17th. It's possible that Rick will try to influence the outcome or hurry Heather's hearing in an effort to play dirty. Given that it seems likely that Rick's warning regarding Heather's quick release would come to pass, what will be her first destination as a free woman? There are solid grounds to believe Heather may make her way straight to the Quartermain estate. Sasha Gilmore Corbin is seen in GH's weekly preview video greeting a familiar face and inquiring as to their whereabouts. Sasha's feelings start to surface as she struggles to comprehend this unexpected guest. Heather would be a perfect fit for the role of someone from Sasha's past who may arouse powerful feelings and shock her. When Sasha learns that Heather is officially free, she might believe she has escaped and become even more scared. Heather bears some of the blame for Brando Corbin's passing, so she would feel compelled to find Sasha and attempt to atone in some tiny way. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, so please don't forget to subscribe my channel and don't miss any update.